is focusing on organizing regular workshop in different countries, developer boot camps, community call, regular communities call in our Discord.
Polkadot Insider blasting off today with Cris and Tin from OpenGuild.
GM. Let's go.
GM. So thank you for being here today.
Okay. Really nice to be in here.
Okay.
Okay.
So first of all, can you guys please introduce yourself? Tell me about your journey to Web3.
Okay, thank you, Pia. So, hello everyone. Hello, Polkadot Insider. My name is Tin, and I'm a fresh PPA graduate. And nice to meet you, everyone.
Fresh graduated. Congratulations.
How about you, Cris?
You.
Hey guys. So I'm Cris, and currently I'm leading OpenGuild with Tin to operating communities where developers can engaging together and also do several activities in Southeast Asia market. Yeah. And about my journeys to Web3s, right?
Yeah.
So actually, it's very constantly when back then in 2021, actually 20, actually, yeah. And back then when it's what COVID-19, right? And I had nothing to do actually, and mostly doing working out, playing games, and then I figure out blockchains, right? Is what amazing. Like I figure out AC infinities and several game files that actually
The GameFi chain.
yeah, it's crazy.
It was big back then.
Yeah, and boom, everything is bootstrapping, especially in Vietnam. A lot of people starting to um, like try crypto products, right? And including me too. And after that, I got good profit from again 5 projects.
Okay.
And then I
Since
know that
then.
okay, yeah, that's definitely I need to be full time in crypto and also blockchain as well. And after that, for especially when I know about why I know about Polkadot, right? So before I know about Polkadot and also establishing everything, my professional careers in Polkadot, I and some of the friends know about Moonbeam, and we got also a good profit from doing crowd on Moonbeam,
I see.
Moonbeam network, one of the biggest parachain in Polkadot. And then me and some of the teams members in Vietnam, we did Polkadot Insider. I believe this channel as well, right? It's very funny, and it has been 2 years to 2.5 years until now, and Polkadot Insider has up, one of the biggest media channels in Polkadot ecosystem. And then I figured out that South Asia market is extremely what Polkadot need right now, especially the current situations of the ecosystem when very lack of applications like consumer applications, and and I learned that a lot of all the ecosystem like Sway, Solana, Nears, Protocol, they establishing and invested in CR market, especially Vietnam's very heavily, and to do a lot of application. That's why I and team and also Patricia in my team as well established OpenGuild to making sure that we can engaging and leveraging different resources from Polkadot to stimulate activity in this market and find new talent for Polkadot. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, to add on to the story of Cris, I think like the chance that like, we each of us meet each other is quite like a fate, because like back then like I didn't have any experience with Polkadot, and I already like take 1 year gap from like my last experience in Solana.
I see.
And then
Interesting.
yeah, like
Okay.
before I work as like software engineering, and then like just took 1 year gap, but then like meet Cris, and then we just like some like two stranger talk with each other on like social platform, and then like
I see.
we schedule to meet in person, and then like from that time I think to now it's already like 9 months. I don't know, I don't remember, but yeah, like Has been a lot of things, but mainly we just mainly work with each other based on trust and based on like the belief that we have for Polkadot ecosystem.
I think I would really want to highlight the fact that Cris, you reach out to Tin, right? And
Yeah.
then
Yeah, so actually, back then, I believe that I posted about PPA as well on different Vietnamese developer communities to find applicants for this cohort, right? And then Tien also applied as well. Yeah, and then he texted me or maybe commented in my post about thanks for for posting
okay,
this tweet and so on. So that's why he has a chance to be in here and so on, something like that. And that's why we appointed a meeting together to figure out and also find some way to collaboration. Yeah, so that's why we are here right now. Yeah.
so that's how you guys met, and that's how you guys uh, uh, actually come together as OpenGuild.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
So talk to me about OpenGuild. What is it, and what's the mission of it?
Yeah, I think like OpenGuild, there's many stages of OpenGuild, but right now like we can give you like a brief description of OpenGuild. So like OpenGuild is a Web3 builders community. So we mainly like build a community for the Polkadot enthusiasts in Southeast Asia region. Because like like in Polkadot is mainly focused on other region. Meanwhile, like in Southeast Asia, like Vietnam, Philippines, and Indonesia, like we don't have like developer especially
Like a
don't
big
have much
community, right?
opportunities like to join the ecosystem to find a job market. And so yeah, like that's the reason why OpenGuild here, and that's also like the way that you can understand about OpenGuild.
So it's basically like an open source community for developer.
I think like we already rebranded a bit. Before like we mainly focus on developer, but right now I
see.
think like we can call our community as like decentralized organization for Web3 builders.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want to add anything else?
Yeah, definitely. I think we call ourselves, especially on our bio, an open community thriving for Web3 builders, it elevating Polkadot ecosystem, right? So what is it? So generally, it's where we find new talents in different segments, including especially developer first,
Especially developers.
and organization that actually engaging and also doing stuff in Web3 as well, and several talents in marketing and BD as well who are interested in contribute to Polkadot in many way. Yeah. But right now mostly our focus in Vietnam and Philippines. But from this month we will starting to working with different local partners in Thailand, also Malaysia.
Okay, so you start expanding.
Yeah, actually we already expanded, but we need to find partners, right? But we already have. And next month we will be in Malaysia Blockchain Week as well. And actually our local partners is the organizer of Malaysia Blockchain Week. It's really a big news. And also in Thailand as well. Thailand, our partner is also the organizer of Thailand Blockchain Week. Yeah.
Okay, so I do work like in Web3, but I'm not like a big techer, like tech girl. So I don't know about like what's the market out there for developer community. Are there like a lot of same concept as you guys, or are you guys like one of the pioneer in the market right now?
Yeah, I think like what makes OpenGuild different from the other kind of community, we don't try to position ourselves as like just crypto community, because like me personally, I don't like trading, and and I mainly like refer like the technology part of blockchain, not like cryptocurrency. If cryptocurrency is good, I don't want you to try to pass it, but yeah, like that's also like how we position the community. So based on that, like we want to try like build a community based on the foundation of tech. Not like we only like focus on developer, we also like focus on like the overall Web2 builders. But like we have more tech resources, we have more tech foundation, and also like the environment for the builders who join. We can help them, incubate them to like build a real products and like expose to like the resources from the ecosystem.
Okay. I want to do a little bit analyzing about why we choose South Asia market as well, and also very important to notice about this. Firstly, about Vietnam, definitely a lot of people knows AC Infinities, right? The companies behind built by Vietnamese builders, and also from that period, the founders and also the companies inspire a lot of developers, Web2 developers, starting to build their own products in Web3. So that's why Vietnam right now is the most flourished,
Market.
developers market for a lot of companies around the world to come to Vietnam and find developer for them. Um, Accepting, I'm not talking about India or Australia. There is a lot of developer there. And secondly, about Malaysia. So Malaysia has a lot of good ex and former like employees from different big companies like Scan, ConGecko, ConMarketCaps, and so on, etc. And a lot of good business people come from Malaysia, and also very good UI UX designer as well. So that's why I really want to explore the market in Malaysia. And next in Philippines, Philippines has been very famous in consumer communities. I mean, people actually do stuff and I don't know about building stuff, but actually using products to leveraging and finding income for themselves in Philippines. So it's really good to emphasizing Philippines for Polkadot as well, where we need more user, right? But finally is Thailand. Yeah, Thailand is very strong, has been very strong in digital artists because they have a very strong art and cultural history in Thailand, and that also what crypto is flagged with that. And also Thailand already have really strong regulations, and also the government already have the some tax stimulus that helping crypto organization to build companies in Thailand. I think without taxes or something. I don't remember, but it's really good regulations status in Thailand right now. And OpenGuild will work with different local partners there to leveraging different resources and strengths to build up communities where people can collaborating and build up good consumer application. Yeah.
I think it's good for us to highlight like what areas you guys are basically focus on, and also I think Tin also make a great point of in the Web3 world, not just crypto side it's exciting, but also the technology side is also really exciting, and it's more than just crypto, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and since because of that, you guys are trying to build like a community. So, what are the strategy right now for you guys? What are some of the strategy that you can share with us?
Yeah, so because like Chris is a head of strategy, so like he will have like the overall point, the overall view of our whole strategy. But like from my perspective, like I think like the way that we build a community is quite fun. Like we try to gamify all the things that we can. For example, like for the new builders who join the community, become the member, we have like the whole ranking system with like the XP point that can help them to climb up on the community, and then like they have many kinds of things that they can do, many activities, and like for example, like if they write a blog post or write a technical post about the community or about Polkadot itself, then they're gonna receive a certain amount of XP, and then they can climb up, become like elder or like the core member of the community, and after that like, we're gonna have like merchandise to help them to grow more. I think that that's about like the internal process of like climbing up on the community. And for Chris, he's gonna give the macro vision about
Okay.
our strategy.
Actually, it's really hard to talk about macro is because it's long-term stuff, right? But generally, what is OpenGuild trying to deliver right now, especially in short term, especially this year, is focusing on organizing regular workshop in different countries, developer boot camps, community call, regular communities call in our Discord.
You guys have a
And
like platform. Which platform are you guys on in
So
general?
right now we're very active on Facebook and Discord, and also X as well.
Okay.
X mostly for announcement or posting any event, but mostly the community actively engaging and talking, and also do daily activities in Discord. Yeah, because all the SP system, pawn system already implemented in Discord. And also Facebook will have different like local Facebook like in Vietnam, Philippines, Thailand, Malaysia as well, right? It will be different, like it will be localized community, yeah. But in Discord and X, it should be global, yeah. And so right now we're just focusing on deliver these activity first to making sure that during that time we can, in touch with different organization and also community partners and leveraging this partnership to engage, make and starting to leaning general developers like developers from outside Polkadot to starting to learn about Polkadot, right? And then when we have enough foundation for the whole communities, we can starting to do more stuff like in our plan we will have several bounties, small bounties, to make sure that developers will be very engaged with Polkadot in the tech stack in general, and also helping them, incubating them, building their own products. Yeah, hopefully, yeah.
Well, usually if we want to like drive a community, there'll be a certain aspect, but if it's like a general community, then we don't have to, it's not like we don't have to, but we're gonna focus in a wider range,
Yeah.
right? But for devs, then
So one more context about OpenGuild communities that right now we have in our Discord. Mostly we only approve people to come in if we can verify themselves.
I see.
Yeah.
So there'll be
And
like
also they have to,
criteria.
yeah. So actually they have to be someone and doing something in Web3. Yeah, and right now we have around nearly 500 people, and 80% are developers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which is
But mostly
which is good.
but mostly in Vietnam, because Vietnam has the most developers in whole Asia, in whole Asia market. Yeah.
Can I ask like other teams that are all Vietnamese or like different
So right now we
nationality?
have 7 members, mostly come from Vietnam and Philippines, but we are looking for people in Thailand, Malaysia as well. Hopefully,
Recruiting.
yeah, hopefully next month we'll have that, because we are talking with different local partners to helping us to find one. Yeah.
I see, I see. So in terms of developers, like the in terms of developers, what do you think that there's like some like weakness and strength to developers on Polkadot and substrates as well?
Yeah, I think that would be a long story, but
Yeah.
I will leave Tin for that.
Okay, so in your opinions, what are the strength and the weakness for the Polkadot and substrate developers right now?
I think like based on my experience as a as a tech learner of the Polkadot technology, like the strength must be like this technology is the most low level blockchain technology that I ever learned. Before, like I have experience in like Bitcoin, like Ethereum, and also like Solana, but like none of them like give me experience like Polkadot. And it's really low level. Like for anyone who wants to learn deep about the technology, then this would be like the perfect things, the perfect ecosystem for them. But like because of that, like Polkadot also have a very steep learning curve, and for someone like who just join Polkadot and they want to build something, the learning curve is quite huge. Ecosystem, even though like we have many like rich libraries, but we don't have like a good resources for like high level developers. For example, like in other blockchain ecosystem like Solana, like Ethereum, like you got like all kind of resources that it can help you to build the apps. But like in Polkadot right now, we have, but we're not good enough, and that's the truth. Um, so I think like for Polkadot, like that's also a strength and the weakness. Yeah, and I think like if they can rebalance between the strength and the weaknesses, then the ecosystem can grow.
I mean, OpenGuild, it's you guys are building to improve the ecosystem, improve the whole community. So, will there be like a related solution that links to OpenGuild?
Yeah.
to be fair, it's like it's really hard to actually improve in
Of
the
course,
whole low
yeah.
level
But
side, right?
how can you like maybe
Yeah.
interact with
Yeah, I
it?
mean,
Yeah,
Yeah,
generally,
so
make an impact.
okay, talk first.
so I think like the way that we approach to the problems, like we try to simplify it as much as we can. So instead of like reach out to the developer when we try to host a workshop, reach out to developers and then we told them bunch of resources related to like substrate and low level stuff. We don't do that. We always like do everything from the perspective of developer relation, like to help them to with the best developer experience. So let's say like if we want to introduce them about substrate, then we're gonna have a few prior workshops about Rust or like basic Polkadot first
Okay.
to give them the awareness about the thing that they're gonna be introduced, and then like we're gonna introduce them about substrate. And from my point of view, like I always try to make the educational content um immersive and then like engaging. So like people who like first developer who join a workshop, then I always try to break down it's into part like the lecture part and the technical workshop. For the technical workshop that they can engage directly, only spend around like 30 to 1 hour, to um learn about the Polkadot technology from like all from small pieces. Because like my principle is like small pieces doesn't matter in the short term, but like if like we keep doing that consistently, then it's gonna help them to understand that okay, so this is what Polkadot deliver.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It eventually become like a whole foundation, right?
yeah, kind of like that.
Understood. Because well, if you want to build anything, you need to have knowledge first. But if you don't get enough knowledge or you don't have like the full build of the knowledge, then it'll be
Yeah.
fractured. Yeah.
Yeah, so actually, I was talking with a lot of developer. I'm not a developer, but I was trying to explore how they think about um, the Polkadot developing experience right now. So mostly, they have a lot of good documentation, like, but they don't know how to gathering into a simple way.
A simple form.
Yeah, so that's why also OpenGuild is there for that.
Okay. So what you mean is that you need like a simpler forms of maybe
Yeah.
materials and
Yeah.
even like foundation for all
Yeah, like
developers.
A to Z stuff.
When can we find that documentation, like what you were saying on OpenGuild? How do we access to it?
So the plan is that right now our developer relation engineer team is working on like listing down a whole journeys of developers and something like that, and then we're starting to building up a small bounties and using this list to find developers starting to write documentation based on the list, and we will give price for them as well, as long as this document is really good, and should be the plan on in September, I think. Yeah,
In September.
yeah.
That's
Hopefully, yeah.
Yeah, but you contribute to that answer. I think like right now, like OpenGuild already have a decent resources for Polkadot learner.
according
So
to the depth.
yeah, so aside from like trying to gather, for example, like on our GitHub, we have a thing called like Polkadot knowledge map, which is crafted by the community, and then like
By the community?
yeah, by our community,
Okay.
and then like in that way, like we just list out all the required resources that like they can access. So like new developer, they can just access, and then they have a whole hub, like a hub of like resources that they can learn. On the other hand, like I also like make visualization and also like many different pieces of tutorial to help they learn. So so that if anyone like interested in learning, just let us know, and then like we can share resources, or basically like they just have to access to our website at openguild.wtf, and then they can see all the resources listed out there.
I see. So what I'm understanding is that you're having like a GitHub for all the information, all the knowledge, and then
Yeah.
it has been structured
Yeah.
from A to Z already.
Yeah, as Chris mentioned, like our OpenGuild operate around Facebook and Discord. But I think it's on the high level things. We also have another one which I mainly work closely with, which is called OpenGuild Labs, which is our GitHub organization, and it's like right now it's around like 80 followers, which is like I don't know if it's huge, but I think like it's
But for
a decent number.
developers.
And mainly it's only like for developers, because like from my principle, like decentralized organization must come with a good GitHub organization. So like for every like GitHub organization and resources, and we try to craft a very good like documentation page and then guide them to that they can learn actively by just access to the GitHub and then like browse the resources by themselves.
So as you are like a member of the team like that, so what is your roles within that GitHub?
I think like I learned a lot from Polkadot and Parity team because like Polkadot and Parity team, they also like decentralized organization and they have a very good well established GitHub repo GitHub organization, and then like OpenGuild also learn from that, and then we follow a lot from the philosophies of Polkadot to construct a GitHub.
Okay,
I hope this answer your question.
totally. So one final question. So what is you guys' future plans? So maybe within this year, and then if you have even further, then please share with us.
Okay, so actually, I mean the plan, as I mentioned, that we have very strong deliverables in this year's, mostly focusing on exposing OpenGuild and also Polkadot Southeast Asia in 4 countries, right? Doing hackathon, small and big, and developer boot camps, anything that engaging builders and starting to having more teams starting to build thing on Polkadot and contribute directly to Polkadot SDK. That's with a short-term plan, but I don't know if this okay to talk right now, but we already have conversation with different teams also want to exposing more in Asia market, because in the past Polkadot has been very heavily focused on in Europe and right now a lot and also China as well, which is really good, but a lot of good market right now that crypto is flourishing, like Asia market, Korea, Japan's, generally Asia and East Asia, right? And a lot of teams, parachain teams, and also VCs, they also want Polkadot starting to expose to this market because very good human resources here, a lot of partnership happening here, and we are establishing a Polkadot APAC alliance, with different teams, and also including parachain team as well. But about the whole strategies, I cannot say right now.
But that's the whole plan already.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's already a plan in discussion with
Can we
teams.
spill here?
No.
Okay, we'll keep it that way. But hopefully next time we can get more updates from you guys as well. So maybe just want to ask the biggest events so far for you this year. What is the
I
events?
think it's supposed to be a hackathon one, right?
Yeah, hackathon, like big events.
Biggest event. Like recently we have like GM Vietnam. I think like
Okay.
that one is big. Like OpenGuild has like multiple kind of event. Like recently we have GM Vietnam. But like for me, I think like the biggest event that I cannot involve a lot in because like I cannot involve
I
anything
see the
in the GM
interesting
Vietnam.
part is that you
I
guys
mean,
one is like for business and so one for
like we
for the dev.
with two
Yeah.
different organizations in one organization.
But actually you guys work you need that to keep the balance.
Yeah, but like we're gonna have a very very big and promising hackathon like for the builder soon,
Okay.
and we're gonna release it and publish the official announcement on the social media soon. Yeah.
Can we know the dates?
Hopefully August, September. But so the plan is that we will launching that in discussion, not official yet. But hopefully we can bring winners of that hackathon team in SIA market and to contribute and play an important role in the hackathon at Polkadot Asia in Singapore, hopefully, and also we join with Polkadot and Chainlink hackathon, I think, in Hong Kong as well. That would be the plan, but yeah, oh man, too many information.
Yeah.
Well,
we promised
we'll
a lot
keep
of
it.
things. Hopefully
Yeah.
we can deliver.
Yeah, we promised a lot
Hopefully
of
you
things, but
guys
so that's
can
why
deliver.
I don't want to tell, right? Yeah, because it's
You don't
not,
spill too
yeah,
soon,
yeah,
right?
yeah, I don't want that.
Before you can do it, like
Yeah.
you can complete it. But yeah, it's been great talking to you guys. I hope to see you guys more in the maybe in the next interview in hackathon. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. Thank
Good
you.
night. Thanks.
Thank you everyone. Good night.
Thank you.